Hey guys, it's me, your lovely Aphrodite. Today I have decided that we're going to enter into a new series, or at least a very, very long series, and that is the use of different makeup products. What I mean by that is I own almost 30 palettes, and I have not actually used just one by itself, not using another shade. But on top of that, I haven't actually maximized the amount of looks. The reason I want to do this is that a lot of you only have a palette, maybe two, maybe three, just kind of a starter palette. I know people who don't even own palettes, they only own simple individual colors. That's just fine. But what I want you to learn is that you can use one palette and still create a long series of looks. So I've picked one palette. We're going to stick with this one palette. We're going to create a couple looks with that. Not all today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chunk it into a series so that also if you find that a kit that you really, really like, you fall in love with the palette that I have, this gets you a chance to get that palette and learn how to effectively use it. So the one I have chosen at random is Karity. So Karity is one of the awesome palettes that I received from my cousin. This is the one that contains, well, believe it or not, a lot of nudes. If you know me, I don't like nudes. It's not okay. It's not that I don't like them, is I find them plain and simple. I love a good bright color. So this is actually now a challenge for me. It's for me to get used to using nudes. So picking a rude and nude palette is definitely something that is outside my comfort zone. I am also going to be minimizing the amount of makeup I used during these processes. I know a lot of people got intimidated when they see that, and I want to let everyone know that, remember, I've been doing this for 8 years. This is a practiced art. I have acquired long-standing time. I've replaced. I've tried different products. I own so many different versions of products that I definitely didn't before, and I like seeing how each one is used. So, further ado, we're going to go with a nude and rude. We're going to keep it nice and simple. I don't want to go too complicated. So if you have a product that's similar to it, pick it up. Let's do this together. I'm also going to be starting Zoom meetings. That will start occurring effectively, well, effective as soon as possible. If you have not gone over, go ahead and check out my Facebook page, Painting Aphrodite Makeup. You'll find it immediately on Facebook. You'll see this lovely face. So I'm going to go ahead and start prepping. I'm actually not going to go ahead and use primer. The reason being is I actually am doing a Zoom meeting later and I need to remove this makeup. So please disregard. I haven't moisturized and I haven't done my primer. I'm doing this intentionally as I'm going to start doing multiple looks a day to my Facebook page and my YouTube. So we're just going to straight dive into our concealer and foundation. So our concealer, normally I would use my Believe Beauty concealer, but the color that I've got is a little bit too orangey. I tried using it and just found out that it just wasn't my shade. I'll still use it here and there. It's really good with the buildable, but we're going to stick with my E.L.F. concealer today. Okay. I do my best also to get on my Facebook page and share tips and tricks. I recently shared the different eyeshadow and shape guides. So a lot of people are like, well, I have hooded lids, stuff like that. I'm very fortunate that although I have hooded lids, they're not extreme and I can still show off all my makeup looks. Okay, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because I know a lot of people who just don't have time. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. Gotta go play parent duty. There we go. Okay, so speed through some foundation. We're using CoverGirl Clean Normal Skin. This one is in Classic Ivory. This specific foundation gives me flashbacks to being a kid because this is what my mom used. This is actually what I started out with. when I was in junior high and high school. What I really like is it's not a full coverage. The only drawback I have to it is I already have big pores, and this really maximizes it. I mean, not a nice pore friendly one. Okay. But I like it. It's one of the only ones that have been really close to my face color. So I'm really happy about that. Like I said, the only issue I have, but possibly the, had I used primer, it may have minimized that. So that's my own problem that I decided to face. Okay, I'm going to quickly bake my face. We're going to do a light bake, light contour. Okay. This is by far the messiest part of my routine. Okay. Whew, definitely the messiest. Okay, contour. I'm really liking this contour stick. Really am. I'll have to start getting contour sticks from now on. Okay, time for blending. I'm literally just shedding powder everywhere. So I'm going to recommend, if you don't know how to contour, a contour stick will be your friend. This looks like I applied it really dark, but when you blend it, it just kind of disappears. For some reason, that side didn't go very well. This side's got a good dark base. This side doesn't. Okay, there we go. Okay. I did my makeup the other day, and when I looked in the mirror, I did not properly blend down here, so it was pretty freaking obvious. So make sure you're blending if you do your jawline. Okay. A little bit deeper. There we go. Okay. I'm going to finish it off with my HD powder. Really make sure. Okay. A little bit on the white side, so I could have gone without all that intense look there, but it is there. Okay. Let's move on to eyebrows really quick. I always have the hardest time finding the brush. There we go. Let's see how quick we can make this look go. Because my main focus is always on my eyes. Find a feature that you really, really enjoy. Feature that. You like big lips, go with a nude look on the top, bold lip. Remember, you don't always have to do eye makeup to do makeup. There are women who do just lip art. Oh, my eyebrows actually look kind of even today. How? That's actually pretty exciting for me. So, hooray. Okay, eyebrows done. Nice, easy, quick. Okay, we're going to move on to our, one more blush. We're really enjoying this pinky shade. This pink shade. A little goes a long way. I think that's my favorite part. I just barely put anything on it. I'm literally, when I say barely, I mean my tip of my brush is barely meeting it, and I'm just swooping. Such a light touch. Always trying to make sure it's not really intense. It looks intense. Again, it looks intense, but it's supposed to be the straight on look. If you feel it's too intense, blend it out. When in doubt, blend it out. Okay, now we're going to dive into the eyes. Before we get deep into the dive, we need to prime them. I am going to have fun with some of these looks over the span of the next. I'll probably do one palette a week. Some looks I'm going to go Facebook Live on. Some will go just straight to my YouTube. I do my best to do both. Okay. All nice and easy. Oh my gosh, I'm just covered in powder. Coffee break. Okay, brow bone color first. Remember, we come in with a fluffy angled brush. Okay, let's see what we're gonna go with today. I really want to use this color. It's a shimmery, it's called Riches, and I really want to use the one next to it called Nell, just this maroon one. So I think that'll be my brow bone color. Light touches. I don't know how pigmented this is, so we're gonna definitely go light touches. I need to blend my nose out more. Oh yeah, definitely a nude. Very buildable. This will be a nice, quick, easy look. I'm not going to go too sultry with it. If you like nude palettes, I think this would be a really, really good one. Again, it's by Karity. Karity, they're Nude and Rude. Nudes and Rudes, 21 highly pigmented eyeshadows in 6 finishes. That's why I like it. I've got sheer, shiny, matte. Last 2 weeks just spinning. It's been the last 2 weeks just spinning. Let's dance break. Well, you listen to music, I stay here. So here we go. Nice, easy brow color. Again, you don't have to get too adventurous. We're going to work on our outer corner. I think we're going to come in with Lilo, this one, as the outer edge. So for more of a smoky or sultry eye, you do the outer corner. See, just something nice and easy. When in doubt, blend it out towards your inner, blending outward towards your eye. Definitely good blendable. Here we go. And use any color match. Light color on your brow, dark color on the outer. Nice fun down the lid. Kind of using the back of my brush to do some blending since it doesn't have pigment on it. There you go. This is a nice, simple, easy look. I don't want people thinking that you have to go with these really insanely crazy looks. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, which is Riches. It's a really nice gold. I'm using a compact brush. This is a nice, good, everyday romantic look. Blending makes it look softer, less harsh. This is why we spend time blending. Right now, I'm just packing on shadow. Really packing it on because this one, definitely a good, simple one. And look at that, I'm only using 3 colors. That's pretty much right where we're at with eyes. Really don't have to do much more. I will do an inner corner, but I'm going to use highlighter for that. I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Cosmetics. However, if you're looking for something cheaper, do recall that E.L.F. does have their own. This one's baked. You can also get them in different other shades. I like going with a bright, vibrant one. Really need to get a proper brush. So for highlighter, we're actually going to use this big fat one. Not recommended. Use a fan brush commonly. But I don't want a really deep highlighter. Don't get me wrong. We're going to layer it a little bit, but... Okay, we do this. If you notice, boom, you see the light gleam off. Light will gleam off here and a little bit here. Okay. We're going to apply some up here. I'm actually going to grab a more fine brush for this. Okay, corner teardrop. Nothing too fancy, just brighten it up a little bit. Lastly, we move on to eyeliner. So I really wanted to use this, so we're going to use it today. This may prove difficult because the brush is old and so is the pot. So this is what happens to gel liner. It can definitely dry out if not used correctly. I do think there is a way to salvage it. So, but we're going to use the brush and we're going to kind of just get in there. And I'm using a fine tipped brush. Remember, when doing your liner, it helps to bring back your head. My leg fell asleep. We're not going to go for a very thick liner today. Something nice, simple, easy. A cute little wing at the end. It's a little bit rough to put on because it's so dried out. I've had this similar stuff before, so... Nice, simple, easy wing. Let's get this other side going. Okay, this one's being a little bit more difficult. We're gonna flatten it out here. Okay. A chunk in the middle of my eye there. I like to make sure my eyeliner gets into that outer corner under lash line. Makes a big difference. Okay, come on. Nice and easy liner. For the bottom, we're going to come in with an angled brush. Flat angled brush, like this. I'm going to come back using the Nudes and Rudes, and we're going to go and I'm going to use this Odyssey, which is a real nice, Abyss. I don't know why I said Odyssey. Abyss. Right along the lash lines there. Not the water, the lash line. Bring it all the way in. I am not a fan of bringing it all the way in. I feel like it really closes an eye out. But that's how most people do it. So we're going to roll with it today. Connect it to my wing. Okay. Ugh, not a fan of this, but I can see why people really enjoy that. Okay. And then we're going to finish it off with some mascara. Not getting anything fancy. I'm not even going to include fake lashes because not everyone has fake lashes. And the whole point of this is just to show that you can use a nude palette and get a nice, natural, blended look. I know a lot of people don't have time. Remember, I'm slowing down to explain things a little bit. So you could do this look quickly. What I really like about this specific mascara is it's keeping my eyelashes apart. It's got a very springy tip. So it's lightly applying everything, very lightly. Which is why it's taking me a few coats to get through. And there we go. Oh, by the way, this is Maybelline's the Mega Plush Volume Express Waterproof in Black. And here you go. Proving to you that you don't have to go full balls out. You don't have to use 12 eyeshadows like I do. You can go with something easy and simple. Again, I went a little bit deeper. I've got a contour. You don't have contour, that's fine. Again, if you have a browner blush or you have something like that, go ahead and give that a try. You could get a look you don't even realize you have. Don't have a specific product, again, just skip that step. This is what I ended with. Again, the products that we used today was the eyeshadow palette Karity in Nudes and Rudes. We used the Anastasia Beverly Hills, Anastasia Beverly Hills Waterproof Cream Color in Jet. That's what we used. This one's, again, that's that cracked one. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Eyebrows, we used E.L.F. Face. We used Clean Normal Skin along with E.L.F.'s HD Primer, a contour stick, and a very light amount of blush. I did bake my face using talcum powder that I have. You can also use baby powder. I've seen people do that. Or get a specific baking powder. For highlight, we used Jeffree Star. Gave it that nice, fun sheen look that you see here. I'm just going to blend this just a little bit deeper. There we go. Mascara, we used Maybelline's Mega Plush Volume Express. And that was pretty much it. So I minimized my products. Lastly, actually, I did forget. We're going to go ahead and do some lips with this. This is NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. That's the color of it. Never used this, so let's see. So in the bottle, it looks more brown. It comes out a little bit more pink than I would like. I really like it when it matches the color, so, but it didn't. So there we go. I also finished off lips. Again, that was NYX Lip, the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. You can probably get this at local Fred Meyer, Ulta Beauty, or whoever carries NYX. Nice and easy. What I will do is do my best to leave in the description the items that I use so you can mimic this look. If you can't get the product, don't worry, find something in your work range. But I love you all. I will see you on my Facebook page. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I post videos as often as I feel like them, so please don't expect anything regular to me as I am a very busy woman. I love you all, and I will see you next time.